Good morning. So I guess you guys may have already heard the um, bridge connecting the Port of Baltimore to the south side of the city there was hit by a barge. And I've watched the video over and over, and they said it was really dark, but I see the bridge was lit up like a Christmas tree. I see that on the bow of the ship there was a really bright light that the crew can see, no doubt. This bridge has been up for 50 years without incident. It's a couple hundred feet tall. I've been over this bridge many times loading at the Port of Baltimore. So those people on the bridge, in my mind, did not survive. None of the cars, that truck driver that was on that bridge, I'm sure it's probably over 200 feet. It has to be tall enough so that the barge carrying all the containers can go underneath it. That's why it's so tall. I mean, when you go over top of that bridge, you're like, whoa, man, you're really up there. And I watched the video this morning about 7 o'clock when I was getting ready, and it's really heartbreaking. That construction crew, all the people that were on the bridge, you can see a good bunch of cars on that bridge, and they all went into the bay there. And the worst part is that the Port of Baltimore is a major supply chain to the United States, major, and it's interconnected with world trade. So if this isn't cleaned up quickly, so that the bridges can pass, because the truck traffic that goes into the port to pick up the containers, to pick up the freight out of the containers, can come from the north side of Baltimore around 695 and get into the port that way, in and out. It'll be congested, it'll be bottlenecked, it'll be a lot more traffic to wait to go. I mean, it'll definitely slow the supply chain, but at least we'll limp along, until this bridge is reconnected with a couple years, maybe. I don't know how long it'll take to build a bridge like that, maybe 2 years. But until then, at least we're keeping the supply chain open. The Port of Baltimore, this is a total disaster economically, and this could potentially bring down the U.S. economy. This is not good. This is not good. We have a major supply chain disruption with that bridge going down, major, and all of our commerce comes in through that port. Not all of it, and you can't just take it to another port because they're already loaded down with containers and everything at other ports. So it's not like you can just take all that traffic and move it over here to a different port there on the East Coast, or maybe bring it down to Florida's port, or Houston's port. It doesn't work like that. They're already overloaded. So I got this song. I'm going to play this song. This is a big deal. So I got tied up with that. It kind of threw me off today. I would make precautions if I were you. I'd stock up on some food and some water and all that stuff. And just ahead of the elections and right after Moscow got attacked, this happens. Whatever that means. I mean, I'm just stating the fact. I'm not saying anything else. That's a fact. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. as I walk, dear Lord, close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Through this world of toils and snares, if I falter, Lord, who cares? Who with me my burden share? None but thee, dear Lord, none but thee. Just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is o'er, and time for me will be no more, guide me safely, gently o'er to thy kingdom, dear Lord, to thy shore. Just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee, just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord. Let it be. So, I felt like singing a good old gospel song. I love this old time gospel. And so, you know, things, we'll get through this, but I'm telling you, I think things are going to get real tough with this event that just happened. And I would take all the precautions you can, and I would pray, and I would be aware of your surroundings, and I would just being aware of the situation that we are now with this port. This is our supply chain. This can disrupt the entire world. So keep that in mind, and potentially brace for impact. If nothing happens, fine, whatever, you're good, man. But it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's what John Wayne said, and John Wayne's always right. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Okay? Have a good day.